After seeing John Wick 4, I thought that this would be a good moment for me to try a game that most of you probably forgot even exists. Or maybe you've never even heard of this game, which wouldn't be surprising because it's a game that kind of flew under the radar. Before starting off with the video though, I want to give you all a quick review of John Wick 4, and I thought it would be funny to kind of tie it in with this video because of the game I'll be discussing today. So, John Wick 4, what did I think of it? Did I like the movie? Well, in short,
yeah.
Seriously though, this movie is an actual action masterpiece, and an absolute must-see for everyone who likes action movies. Do yourself a favor and watch this in the cinema, because it is a great experience. In fact, this is probably the best action movie I've ever seen. Now let's get to the actual game for today, which is the John Wick game. John Wick Hex to be more precise. Yeah, this game actually exists. Now you might be wondering why you don't know that this game is an actual thing, and let me tell you that there is a good reason for that. I've been playing the game recently, and even though I wouldn't call this a bad game by any means, I definitely would call it a bad John Wick game. Honestly, if this game wasn't called John Wick, this would have probably been received a lot better. But it is a John Wick game, and it's a John Wick game that doesn't really make much sense. When I first saw the screenshots of the game, I actually expected something totally different. I don't know how many of you know about a game called Hotline Miami, but that's pretty much what I expected this to be like, and I was really hoping that the game was like that. You know, just imagine a John Wick game with the playstyle of Hotline Miami. I don't know about you, but I just think that would be perfect. And I also think that's what everyone expected with this game. What we got here though is something totally different. John Wick Hex is more of a turn-based strategy game. One of those games where you have to plan your every move. You know, it's kind of like that one scene in John Wick 1 where he's silently killing people in this bathhouse area. And, you know, then it all escalates into action. Well, in John Wick Hex, that escalation never happens, and the entire game is just John Wick planning every kill without any real action happening. You know, you plan where to move, you plan how to take out every enemy, and yeah, I think it's a real shame, because it could have been such a cool John Wick game. Maybe it could be like a mixture of stealth and action, at least that would have been better. But unfortunately it's not, and I definitely still hope to see that happen one day. This game definitely doesn't make you feel like John Wick. It's not all bad though, there's still some fun to be had here and there, but I wouldn't say that the game is worth the money either. It's not like the game is riddled with bugs or that it suffers from bad graphics or anything like that. It's still a solid game when you look at it from a technical standpoint, and I actually do like the graphics of the game as well. I think the graphics here are the most standout part of the game. It really does fit the John Wick universe, I think. And the game can be pretty challenging as well at times, which I think actually made the game a bit more fun for me sometimes. I could pretend to be John Wick just a little more, but in the end the game still falls flat, I think. Also, the story of this game actually takes place before the movies, and everything that happens here is apparently canon. So that could at least be somewhat interesting for some of the die-hard fans out there. I really think this game was a missed opportunity though, and I'll keep hoping for a better John Wick game.